Housing is one of the basic needs of human life, and it is considered to be one of the indicators of a person's standard of living. Let's take a look at the different aspects of housing in Bhutan. The 2022 Bhutan Living Standard Survey collected information on the types of dwellings, tenure status, housing characteristics, access to basic utilities, and access to other services. There are 3 types of dwellings in Bhutan: houses, apartments, and part of house or shared apartments. Around 54% of total households live in houses. About 40% live in separate apartments, and only about 4% live in a shared apartment.
By area, a large percentage of households in rural areas live in houses with 80.7%, while most households in urban areas live in apartments with 79.8%. Tenure status is broadly categorized into 3 groups: owned dwelling, rented dwelling, and rent-free dwelling. More than half of total households, or 51.7%, reside in their own dwellings. About 38.0% reside in rented dwellings, and little more than 1/10, or 10.5%, reside in rent-free dwellings. In rural areas, about 77.0% of households own dwellings, and around 18.0% reside in rented dwellings. In urban areas, only around 14.0% own the dwellings, and about 68.0% reside in rented dwellings. Access to basic utilities such as drinking water, sanitation, and electricity is also an important aspect of housing. Almost all households, about 99.9%, have access to an improved drinking water source, but only about 83% of households have 24 hours access to drinking water supply. Similarly, 99.1% of households are using an improved sanitation facility, and 0.9% of households are using an unimproved sanitation facility. When it comes to electricity, the majority of households in Bhutan get their power from the grid, but some households use their own generators or solar panels. Finally, the monthly house rent is estimated for households that actually pay rent. The average monthly house rent in the country is $6,073, and the average monthly house rent in urban areas is $6,996 and $3,710 in rural areas. By districts, the average monthly rent is highest in Thimphu with $8,842 and lowest in Gasa with $2,704. Similarly, households residing in Thimphu Thramde pay the highest average monthly house rent of around $9,100. With this information, we can better understand the housing situation in Bhutan and work towards improving it for everyone. That is it for this video. To learn more about the housing status in Bhutan and more, please visit our website. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and take care.